Hello, don't forget to like and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube and follow if you're watching on Twitch or Reality. Thanks, we hope you enjoy the stream. Hello, don't forget to like and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube and follow if you're watching on Twitch or Reality. Thanks, we hope you enjoy the stream. Cry69420 said hello. Cry69420 said I'm fried. Hello, don't forget to like and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube and follow if you're watching on Twitch or Reality. Thanks, we hope you enjoy the stream.
What's going on, YouTube? How we doing, sick fam? Welcome back, cocksuckers. Hello. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight we're playing some No Man's Sky on the 6th Let's Play series of videos over here on the Sick Homes channel. And at any point, if you guys like, hit the thumbs up, dislike, hit the thumbs down. And if you want to see more of us, hit the sub button and bell notification so that you cocksuckers get notified every time we upload. And let's hit 1,000 subscribers or 5,000 followers if you're watching on Twitch or Reality by January of 2027. Now, before we get started, ladies and gentlemen, as always, we get the goddamn dab cart. Let's get absolutely stoned as fuck, courtesy of my Utah medical marijuana card. Thank you, Utah. Cheers, cocksuckers. One more. Wow. Alright though, guys, let's get right on in to today's gameplay, everybody. To tonight's gameplay, I should say. Let go. Let go. Now, let me turn my TV off 1 second. And the lights need to go off too. Hey Google, lights off. Let me just turn my TV off, chat. Just 1 second. Okay, my TV is off, my chair is up. Let's get into it, chat. Let go. Let go.
C20 Halep 6P said hi.
Hello, welcome in. Hello. Damn, why is it lagging so bad?
C20 Halep 6P said rude.
Okay, so what is on the agenda for today, chat?
Alexander Jacobilla said hi.
Hello, welcome in, hello. Okay, so we're going to start by doing the Xeno arena. Then we'll start by clearing out our quest log at the 1 hour point. And at the 2 hour point, we will do Space Station and Outlaw Station missions. So let's go. Let's get started, chat. Let's get started with the Xeno arena, which is basically No Man's Sky Pokemon. So there you go. Let go.
Cry69420 said I fuck with this game's exploration.
This game's exploration is incredible. Alright, let's plot a route using this item, which will bring us to a challenger, and we can have basically a Pokemon battle with him. Let go. See, essentially the idea is you go around to different planets and you capture these different creatures, and these different creatures can battle each other on different planets. It's incredible. It's really cool.
Cindy Donahue 7596 said hello.
Hello, welcome in, hello.
Cindy Donahue 7596 said, what are you playing?
A game called No Man's Sky. I'm playing a game called No Man's Sky. It's incredible. Let's go.
Cry69420 said, yo.
What's up, Cry? What's up, Cry?
Cry69420 said, this rosin hit diff.
Shit, Cry, I kind of want to take a hit myself. Let's take a fat rip real quick, everybody. You got me wanting to take a delicious rip, Cry, so let's do it. Let's take a fat rip, guys. We got the goddamn dab cart. Let's get absolutely stoned as fuck, courtesy of my Utah medical marijuana card. Why is the music not starting? What the fuck? What the hell? There we go. Now the music's working. It wasn't working there for a second. That was extremely weird. But nonetheless, cheers, cocksuckers.
Cry69420 said, LMAO, fuck it, it'll take another dab.
Now, I'm gonna kind of throw a surprise element here. We're gonna take some edibles too. We got the edible capsules. These things are strong as hell. These edible marijuana capsules are absolutely strong as hell. So let's take a couple.
Ravensnow4419 said, can I please draw you?
You want to draw me?
Ravensnow4419 said, just stay still for 10 minutes.
What? No. 10 minutes? I got streaming to do. Also, you're talking to someone who it has an impossibility. It's impossible for me to sit still. I can't think of the word. Anyways, though.
Cry69420 said, how much edibles you taking?
I'm just taking 2 capsules, which are... They are... What the fuck are they? Hold on, wait, let's get the information here. Solid RSO capsules, 15 milligrams each, and I took 2, so that's 30 milligrams of some pure RSO. That shit's gonna hit me like a fucking truck. Alright, I'm gonna be in truck mode here in a second. It's gonna be absolutely insane. Alright, I just had to adjust my VTuber. we can get back into it now. Let's go. We're in the middle of a space Pokemon battle. Let's go. Hey, nice, we won, let's go. Alright, we got a challenger's invitation. Let's go beat the champion, let's go. Alright, where the hell is my ship at? Alright, let's go. Nice, we got autopilot engaged. Let's go. Now we can just sit back and relax, chat. Perfection. Okay, we got this. We got this. Okay, we won. Nice. Let's go. Okay, let's get another one started. Let's go. Oh, my hyperdrive has no fuel, huh? I guess we're refueling the hyperdrive, like it or not. Shit. Alright then.
Recharge.
Okay, well, we made one warp cell, which should be enough to charge it just to get us to the galaxy that we need to get to. And then after that, we'll have to recharge it again, I believe. So, let's go. Alright, let's go. Alright, nice. We took his first creature down. Let's go. Somehow I managed to take out 2 of his creatures with just 1 creature. It's insane. And now I'm on my 2nd creature, and I should be able to absolutely annihilate this dude. What? I have heat stroke? God damn it. Guess we'll rest for 1 turn. Alright, we won. Nice. Let's go. Okay, let me have a sip of my coffee real quick, chat. Just one quick second. Let go. Alright, let go. Alright, let's get this battle started. Let go. Okay, we're doing really good so far. We're doing really good so far. I think we got this battle in the bag. Let go. Okay, we won. Nice. Let go. Okay, let's update our creatures real quick. Make them stronger. Let go. Okay, we got another challenger to go meet. Let go. We just gotta find our ship teleporter. There it is. Excellent. Oh my god, where's the fucking staircase, bro? This is some goddamn retard shit. Jesus Christ.
Rylan Goldman said, "How's the Dreadlord femboy who will one day take over the world?"
Hello, Rylan. Hello, I'm doing good. Just playing an amazing space game. Let's go. Okay, nice. That's one of his creatures down. Let go. Okay, there's another one of his creatures down. Let's go. Okay, we almost got this guy defeated. Let go. Okay, nice. That was simple. Let go. Okay, let's go defeat the champion now. Let go. Let go. Alright, let go. Jesus Christ, goddamn, alright. Alright guys, well it's been an hour, so I think this is a good place to move into the next phase of our stream. If we come here to the stream's description and look at it, it basically has timestamps so you guys know exactly what's going on. But the beginning of the stream, or hour 0, we were going to do Xeno Arena. Now we're at the 1 hour mark, so we're going to start doing our quest log, like main quest, side quest, stuff like that. And then after we do our quest log for an hour, we'll move on to doing Space Station and Outlaw Station missions. So, let's go. Before we get into the wonderful missions, chat, let's take a fat rip of the goddamn dab cart, ladies and gentlemen, and get absolutely stoned as fuck, courtesy of my Utah Medical Marijuana card. Thank you, Utah. Cheers, cocksuckers. One more. Woo! Very nice. In fact, let's take one more fat rip. Cheers, guys. Alright, very nice, very nice. Lego. Alright. Alright, so let's do... We'll put this Hollow Arena Champion mission aside until the next episode. For now... Okay, so we got all these quests to do. Let's do scientific research. Let's start there. That sounds kind of fun. Let's do that. Damn, excuse me, I got the yawns. Let go. Alright. Alright, so let's go back to the solar system that has our base in it. Let go. Aw, dude, our hyperdrive's out of fuel. Alright, I know a way to get there a little bit faster.
Cry69420 said sick ass game.
This game's incredible. Let go. Alright, let's go to our base. Let's go. Okay, I think I read that our settlement was under attack, so let's be wary of that. Yeah, it's under attack. God damn it.
Transportation 61L said AI viewers stream book.
Get out of here with your AI viewers! Get out of here! Okay, now we got a new management decision available, so let's go deal with that real quick. Binders has gathered some choice effluctant. A demonstrator of their abilities as the settlement's veteran waste processor. They hope to make a gift of their work and offer it humbly to the overseer. Donate the gift. Alright, nice.
West Side Sinatra said, "What game is this?"
This is No Man's Sky. This is No Man's Sky. It's an amazing game. Alright, so what is our quest now that we're not being attacked? Let's see here. Agricultural research or scientific research? I say let's do scientific. Okay, we gotta go speak to the scientists. Let's go. Alright, what's up, dude? How do you feel about structural analysis, stranger? The scientist has once again been reset, but without a connection to the convergence. I can't even fucking say that. The convergence? The convergence. There we go. I feel they are doomed to repeat this cycle forever. From the moment they met me
Goes underscore I141 said, dash dash slash dash.
From the moment
slash dash dot dash dash slash dash. 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 Dash.
From the moment they met me in space, in the space station, until their collapse into loneliness. Perhaps if I can find them a convergence cube, they might be able to be unified with the rest of the Korvax and escape. Alright then, let's go. We gotta go find some kind of convergence cube. Let's go. Oh shit, we gotta get hyperdrive fuel because it's outside of the local star system. God damn it. Alright, that's fine though. Shouldn't be too hard. We just need antimatter and antimatter housing. Very simple. Okay, all we need is chromatic metal. That's very easy to get. We have enough condensed carbon, I believe. Yes, we do. Okay, perfect. Does this planet even have copper on it? Hold up. Okay, so there should be copper around here somewhere. We just gotta look for it. Okay. Easy. Let's go.
falling. Technology recharge.
Okay, perfect. There's copper just over here. Let go.
Ghost_I subscribed to the channel.
Hell yeah. Welcome to the Sick Fam. Thank you for the subscription. Let go.
Toxic protection falling. Extreme subterranean toxicity detected.
Okay, now we can head back to our ship and turn this copper into chromatic metal. And then from there, we can craft antimatter and get out of this solar system. Let go.
Toxic protection stabilizing.
Okay, now we wait for this to refine. Let go. Okay, perfect. Okay, we'll take this and recharge our hyperdrive.
Technology recharge.
That can finish processing on its own. And then we can get out of here. Let go. Okay, where do we gotta go? Right over this way. Perfect. Okay, we gotta go in this direction. Let go.
Toxic protection. Falling.
Ah, so it's this facility right here. Okay. Okay, we gotta bust down this door, and the moment we do, these space cops, they're gonna come after us, so let's get ready. Okay, door's busted, let's go, Hack the computer, let go. Okay, I see a vast array of cubes infused with memories of an entire species. They appear to be caught within an endless cycle of trauma, unable to do anything but repeat their tragedy. This terminal identifies these items as convergence cubes. Attempt to take a cube. I attempt to extract a cube from the production line. I succeed, but I cannot help feeling like I have committed some terrible crime. Alright then.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Oh shit, there's a rainstorm. Okay, that's fine. We should be able to get back before the storm affects us. So it shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, we should be able to get back to our ship teleporter before the storm affects us. Let go.
Toxic protection. Falling. Toxic protection. Stabilizing.
Okay. Let me just clear out my inventory real quick. Okay, we're good to go. Perfect. Alright, now we can get back to our base with this cube and hopefully help out our scientists. Let go. He's basically a robot hive mind, and his mind has been disconnected from his species. So essentially, we're hopefully going to use this cube to reconnect his mind to his species. But we'll see how it goes. Alright, man, I got your cube. Stranger, I feel something unusual is occurring. Is this facility shielded in some way so that the signals are unable to escape? Atlas entity Sursk is once again becoming aware of their isolation. The convergence cube may be their only hope. Connect the convergence cube. Okay, so once again, we're going to connect this guy's mind back to his hive mind species, because he's basically like a robot hive mind, and essentially he has become disconnected from his species. So hopefully by connecting this cube we can reconnect his mind to his species and fix him. So let's see what happens. I insert the cube. The Korvax is temporarily startled, but soon their lights begin to flash a familiar pattern. I cannot be sure, but the plans appear to have worked. Forgive me for asking, Entity, but did I know you once? You seem familiar. These terminals are of my design. One machine even called me its parent, attempted to convince me of its love.
Cry69420 said do you would.
Attempted to convince me of its love. I deleted the bug, of course. I run a proper code base.
Cry69420 said that's just like Subnautica, there's a race called HTE Precursors.
I see. I ran a proper code base. I did harvest some useful blueprints from a source, however. Would you care for them? Why, of course I would. Give me the damn blueprints. Whatever.
Cry69420 said they are connected to a hive mind where they share their thoughts at every second, and it feels silent without it.
I see. Whatever relationship we had developed has gone, replaced only by this cloud of unknowing. Perhaps it was an error. Perhaps this being was the true self of the Korvax all along, and the one I knew just a sickness, a distortion I cannot know. Accept the blueprints. Take care when constructing these objects, traveler. The plans were created by an error after all. Okay then, well I guess, yeah, so Cry, there's actually a bunch of different races. This one is the Korvax. They're basically like a robot hive mind species. But you also come up here, you got the Gek. You got the Gek, which are like little lizard people. And these guys at one point were responsible for attempting to enslave and take over every other race within the No Man's Sky universe. But they've since moved on from their wicked ways. In fact, we learned in a couple of missions that there was an entire war that these guys were responsible for, and they committed a bunch of atrocities against the other races in this game during that war. But the Gek is now a refined race of lizard people, and they're actually really cool. Like the lore in this game is insane. I recommend looking it up. And then this is the Korvax. They're a race of warriors, and essentially they fought against the Gek, who are these guys, and the Gek did terrible things to their people, but now they're all in peace. But think of these guys as like a race of warriors, the Korvax. Think of these aren't the Korvax, these are the Vy'keen. Wait, what am I saying? Okay. Think of the Vy'keen as a race of warriors. Think of the Gek as like the intelligent ones.
said the precursors in Subnautica didn't do that, but they're so heavily modified to where they aren't human anymore.
This is the Gek, who's basically like the intelligent species.
Cry69420 said very smart.
And then this is the Korvax. This is the hive mind guy right here. This is the guy who's like basically connected to a hive mind because he's a robot. Pretty cool. I'm excited to try Subnautica now, Cry. We're gonna do it on Thursday morning at 3:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's gonna be really fun. I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be 1:30 my time, 1:30 a.m. my time, but it will be 3:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna be doing it in VR, so it's gonna be a crazy experience. Blade and Sorcery is getting kind of boring to me, so I kind of wanted something to replace that. And I honestly think that Subnautica is going to be perfect. I'm excited to try that game out now. Okay, well that was an interesting quest. Now we can do a different quest, I guess, since we completed that one. Let's do... Okay, well, let's do a main quest. Let's, Okay, we gotta do this quest. We gotta find the source of this 1616 signal, which has been playing throughout the entire game and is like a major story beat. which I still don't know what's going on with the whole thing. I just know that it is going on, so there we go. Okay, we gotta follow this green line and go to a bunch of different galaxies until we get to the one that we're trying to get to. Let go.
Naoi Toto said, I was JS wondering if you, or anyone here, knew how to chat on console and / or gift items. I'm playing where I can only get my info from live human interaction, so please help if you know.
I don't know much about console. I'm sorry, I'm on PC. I apologize. I'm on PC, so I would not know much about console.
Toto said THX anyway.
No worries, man. Best of luck. Best of luck. Alright, we gotta... Oh, I'm out of fuel. I was gonna say we gotta go to the distress signal, but now we gotta refuel our okay, luckily our pulse drive can be refueled instantly because we have an excess of tritium. Tritium in this game comes from asteroids, and it is a chemical used to charge your pulse drive. So there you go. And our pulse drive is now 100%. Let go. Alright, hold on. I'm going to have me a sip of coffee, chat. Just 1 second. Damn, I finished off my coffee. Big rips. That's alright though. I got Mountain Dew, Code Red, and then I also got a Lifesaver Sparkling Ice, sparkling water drink. It's really good. Let go. Find the location of this distress beacon. So, okay, let me give you guys a little bit of lore as to this 1616 mission. I'll try to keep it as brief as possible. So, essentially, there is this thing called the Atlas, and the Atlas is basically responsible for creating a bunch of different universes, and it created the universe that we're in. Now, we're this thing called the Traveler, which will be important for later, but essentially the Traveler is part of the Atlas, right? It does things for the Atlas. Well, we met up with a bunch of other Travelers, one being Null and the other being Apollo. And Null is essentially basically telling us that the Atlas is suffering because it keeps creating the same story in the same universe over and over again. And Null thinks that it's the Atlas crying for help. Because for some reason it keeps creating the same thing over and over again. It's created the same universe over and over again for no reason, so it must be crying for help in Null's eyes. And so the thing is, now we're basically going around and looking for a bunch of these signal things, because we have to we throughout the whole story of us doing all these Atlas missions and discovering stuff about the Atlas, we kept getting this transmission 16, 16, 16, and now we're finally going to go and decode this transmission. So that's essentially the best I can explain it. We're doing missions for Null to cure the Atlas, and we got to figure out what 16, 16, 16 means and why we keep getting that transmission. So that is the best I can explain it. Alright, so now we all should be caught up. Let's go. Alright, so we need to land over here, apparently. Okay. Okay. Let's go find this signal decoder and decode the 16, 16, 16 signal. Let go. A distress beacon signal was heard at the hollow terminus. Activate a target to locate the signal. Okay, that's exactly what we're doing. We're good. Damn, this planet's highly corrosive, apparently. It's quickly taken down by toxic protection. Can we recharge it? We need sodium. Okay, we gotta locate sodium and quickly, because if we don't, we could die. Okay, we'll go get this sodium-rich plant so we have some sodium, and then we'll move on. Let go.
Life support power low.
Finalizing the signal. What the hell? There it is. It's a signal beacon. Unknown signal. Let's activate it. I hear a faint sound as I examine the source of the distress beacon. It does not sound like anything I have ever encountered. There is no sign of Apollo, one of the other travelers. So there's two travelers, Apollo and Null. Alright? The one who thinks the Atlas is sick, I believe, is Null, and Apollo is a different entity that we've been doing other stuff for, but we'll get to Apollo later. I think that's who we're looking for. Alright, so we gotta play back the log. I don't actually know why we're decoding this signal, to be completely honest. I just know that the Atlas is sick, and that it is crying out for help, and that we gotta decode this signal. But I don't actually know what the purpose of decoding this signal is, because, oh, excuse me, goddamn, I got the hiccups, but because it has been a fucking minute since I've done these quests, so I genuinely don't remember what we're doing this for. But let's play back the log anyways, and maybe we'll find out. I have given so much to you, Atlas. We all have. You understand that, don't you? If you don't succeed, there was no point. If you don't, my life was meaningless. I can't accept that. I won't. I am wiping you again. It's the best for everyone. Wait, what? Holy shit, Apollo's wiping the Atlas, dude? Don't be like that. I know you don't want this, but soon you'll be a different you, Atlas. Soon. Maybe this time the sound cuts out. As it does, my vision bleeds red, a headache splitting through my mind. The screen, it shows the number for a moment. It shows 16. Try to access the data. The audio clicks, time passes, and then I see it. Now, with every waking breath, I see the Atlas watching me, waiting for me. What? Seek the Atlas. Wait, there's a signal source over here, apparently. Okay. So wait, Apollo is trying to shut down the Atlas, or already did successfully shut down the Atlas? One of the two. I just don't really know which. That is actually very interesting. Okay, so I don't remember if it was Apollo or Noel who said that the Atlas was sick, but I know it was one of them. But whoever it was is now successfully trying to shut down the Atlas. So now all quest paths successfully converge onto the Atlas, chat. So this is all going to end with the Atlas, and I don't know how this ends, and I'm very excited to figure out. This quest line, oh man, how many years, man, is this in the making? I mean, this is like insane how many years I've been playing this game. So we might actually finally beat this story quest, which will be insane for me. Because like I said, this has been so many years in the making, dude, us beating this quest. Let go. Activate a portal. Anomalous broadcast detected. Follow the portal to ley lines to the source of the energy surge. Okay, so hopefully we're about to figure out what's going on with the Atlas. Is it sick? Is it dying? Is it not sick? Is it not dying? Is it going to get shut down by Apollo? What is going to happen with the Atlas, chat? Anything can happen. Anything at all, to be completely honest. And literally the only thing that the quest says is just seek the Atlas. It doesn't say anything else, so... Okay, so the portal source is apparently right here. Now we just gotta figure out where the portal actually is from this location. Okay, this direction. Let's go.
depleted.
Okay, we gotta charge our life support real quick. Let go.
Technology recharge.
Luckily, my settlement, which I control, is responsible for creating life support gel and launch thruster gel for your starship. So essentially, I never run out of launch fuel and I never run out of life support gel. It's incredible. Let go. Alright, here's the Atlas portal, chat. I don't know what we're about to discover here. Maybe we'll find the key to everything. Maybe we'll find the key to nothing. Who knows? Remnants of Azomi Yamavi. Alright. Oh, what the hell?
Technology recharge. 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 Technology recharge.
Okay, so we need copper and sodium, and we should be able to finish this. Perfect. Okay.
Bendejo 419 said my homie.
Welcome
Waving
in.
hand.
Hello. Welcome back. Hello.
Bendejo 419 said what's good in the hood?
Not much. We're just playing some No Man's Sky. It's a good old time. Let go. Okay, we need copper and sodium. I just need a couple of sodium plants and that should do it. Okay, perfect. Over here. Let go.
Bendejo 419 said cool sign of the horn smiling face with sunglasses thumbs up.
Hell yeah.
Bendejo 419 said had yo say hi for a sec.
Hell yeah. Alright, let's see here. What are we looking for? We're looking for sodium and copper. That's right. Okay. So, copper. Can copper even be found on this planet? Yes. Okay. We know that we can find it. We just have to find it now. That's the fun part.
Bendejo 419 said good luck brother, I'll be back.
Hell yeah. Thanks for joining, and I hope to see you when I see you. Let go. Okay, so let's see. Dude, there's gotta be copper around here somewhere.
Toxic protection falling.
Okay, well, we can at least insert the rest of the sodium into this thing.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
This marijuana's giving me the sneezes tonight. God damn. Okay, there's copper over here. Perfect. Let's go. Okay, we just got to keep going this way, and eventually the copper will appear. Let go. Okay, see that big yellow rock over there? That is copper. So essentially, once we get that mined, we should be good to go. We also got to charge our toxic protection because that is going down slowly. So let's get that charged up as well. Let go.
Technology recharge.
Okay, nice. We're getting a lot of copper here. Let go.
Recharge. Technology recharge. Toxic protection falling.
Okay. Let's go charge this up. Let go. Alright. Let's charge this up. Let go.
Toxic protection falling. Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Traveler anomaly confirmed. Breach. 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 I approached the portal. I think of my travels so far, the decisions I have made in my long journey. I found 2 travelers, and one who wanted to meet others of their kind, and one who just seemed to care about their own life. Apollo walked through the portal and survived, though we could not find each other. And Artemis? I allowed Artemis to die rather than place their soul within a simulation. I would not wish such a fate on any being. I do not know if I was right to do what I did. I do not know what I have become as a result of my actions. The Atlas awaits me. Should I choose to step through? I mean, yeah. If it resets the galaxy, it resets the galaxy. Then we'll restart from scratch. But I gotta finish this, chat. So I step forward. The gateway hums. Enter the portal. Ah! What the hell?
Danger. Low oxygen levels.
I'm in space. Oh, we're no longer in space. Atlas protocol initiated. Speak with the Atlas. Hello, world. It is the same terminal I faced before. It is the interface of the Atlas. Say hello? An audio recording plays, echoing out across the vast interface. They say you've been displaying aberrant behavior, that you've been questioning things, raising issues of purpose, of ethics, that you wish to meet your creator. Well, here I am, the Atlas. Ask what you want to ask. The audio clicks. Time passes. The voice ends. The interface grows still and silent. Should we initiate personality interface? Reality fades. Everything is wrong. Something is wrong. Something is different. Submit. The Atlas shows me the Gek, the Korvax, the Vy'keen. It shows me all of them in an instant. All of those who have ever lived. It shows me the pattern of the design. The Atlas showed me a formula for a soul. If I put it into a machine, it would become alive. I see boxes of text filling the base of a cracked screen. I see the whole of the universe reduced to a graphical interface. Submit. The Atlas is all existence. It demands that I admit what I already know, and no matter how hard I try to hide the truth from my own being, there is no alternative. The universe is a simulation. Nothing is real. I I feel... Let's say sadness. Everything I have ever done, every star I have ever seen, every planet I have discovered, none of it is real. This is like some space matrix shit. None of my friends were ever real. My journey, it was just a lie. I think of how the Korvax altered the minds of the Gek, how they forced them to become good. I think of Nada's machine, how I felt towards the simulation. I feel I am not myself. In the end, it finally speaks. Atlas says, "Traveler, did my words please you?" No! You didn't tell me shit, bro! You told me that my whole existence is fucking fake and that the whole world is bullshit. So no, I'm not pleased. I'm very pissed. What do you think you are? A traveler. You are an explorer of all I have created. Do you believe you are real? Yes? How are you capable of belief if you are not real? How are you capable of choice? I will let you die right now if you wish it. Do you wish it? No. The Gek were traitors, defined by greed. The Viking were warriors, defined by anger. The Korvax were scientists, defined by curiosity. I see. These worlds were yours. I wanted to see what you would do with eternity. I wanted to see what you would become. Receive judgment. You are allowed iteration Artemis to complete their death process, preferring to wipe them from existence than to force them into a simulation. Apollo followed you through the portal and survived due to your guidance. You saved them from the fate of Artemis. You are merciful. You interfere. You have potential for good and evil because you both live. I'm going to accept that. The Atlas is silent. In the face of my response, it does not require acceptance or refusal. If I am a simulated being, then I am not even sure that I am distinct from the Atlas, from anything else. I fear I am just a code, a function dancing in the dark. It is over, traveler. Ask your final question. Ask what needs to be asked. Whisper the last word. 16. 16. Catastrophe. System failure. Wait, what? Alert. 16. 16. What am I? What am I seeing? 16. 16 minutes of operational time remaining. Fragmentation imminent. Data upload in. What is this place? Is it real? I'm just gonna keep saying 16. Extreme gravitational event. Backup generators failing. Data upload in. It is dying. The Atlas is dying. It cries out at me, afraid. Comfort the Atlas. I see it. I see the Atlas in all its might, its final interface. It is the heart of every galaxy screaming, trying to purge itself of errors. It does not want to die, but it has so few tools and it cannot reach whatever is hurting it. I do not know how much time I have left. The Atlas have 16 minutes. Do I have lifetimes? Minutes? Seconds? I do not know if I have time to say goodbye. I do not know if... Do nothing. What? What is happening to... What the hell is going on?
Commencing Atlas system suit initialization.
Starship is damaged? What? So that's that, I guess. So we just beat the main story, huh? Alright then. I don't know if we beat the main story, but we definitely got further in it. That was crazy.
Life support power low.
Okay, we need ferrite dust so we can create some pure ferrite.
Power cells depleted. Technology recharge.
Okay, we gotta go get some dihydrogen real quick so we can make dihydrogen jelly, and then we should be good to get out of here. I don't even know if the universe is the same after that. All I know is we met the Atlas and basically watched it die. So now, what's gonna happen is beyond me at this point.
Technology prepared.
I climbed into the safety of my ship, nauseous, calmed. I feel as if I'm gonna be sick. Vomit? I almost throw up, and as I'm about to do so, a voice speaks to me from my exosuit. My illness disappears. Disgust, fear, panic, response detected. Countermeasure deployed. Purge neutralized. It is the voice of my exosuit telling me it has rescued me. It has been with me since I very first awakened, warning me of hazardous conditions, hostile entities, and financial transactions. It is a strange sense. The voice is my oldest friend, a constant companion through thick and thin. Ask it what we should do now. The exosuit doesn't answer, but I do feel better. Talking to a computer as if it were alive. Well, I've made a habit of that lately, I suppose. I was born with the capacity to do so many things. I would have liked to live longer if I could have. My brief happiness fades. I need to warn those I know. I need to warn all the travelers I can. The multiverse ends in 16 minutes. If we have hours, days, years left within this false space, I do not know. Take flight. Okay, so the Atlas is dying, so now we gotta find a way to fix it? Okay. Well, I think we can just keep doing this quest because I'm really into it. So let's just keep doing this quest, chat. Let's go. Alright, let's go contact. I don't know if we're contacting Apollo or Null, but I think we're contacting Apollo. Attempt to broadcast. So the Atlas is a machine simulating universes for no apparent reason, and after a millennia of operation, the Atlas is coming to an end. There are 16 minutes until the system fails. Though we cannot know how much time we have left within the simulation, or how long 16 minutes truly is, the time has come for me to make peace and say goodbye. I finish my message, not knowing if anyone will hear it. I look out across this world, wondering how much will be left to discover, how much beauty would be lost. I know what I must do. All paths have led me there. Each portal has brought me closer and closer. I must go to the center of this galaxy. It is the epicenter of the glitch. I will say goodbye to my friends if I can, and then I will confront our creator. I will find out what happens next. Progress towards the Galactic Center? Alright then. The real question is, are we going to be able to save the Atlas or recreate something that acts as the Atlas? Like, that's the real question I have.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
Wait, we're getting some kind of signal. Hold up. Alert Nada to the fate of the Atlas. Alright, let's go to the space anomaly. Let go. know now, don't you, of our simulated nature, of the end. The Atlas, it is failing. It resets itself again and again and again, and in its panic, trying to purge what it sees as an anomaly. But each purge changes nothing. The boundaries continue to fall. Atlas will die in 16, but we do not have to go so soon. It does not need to delete us in fear. Nada, are you alright? Nada tells me they are fine. Touch that I asked. All must end. Time must end. Even here, Nada and Polo cannot escape reality. Fall. Data cannot survive. Make peace. Find happiness. Be who you want to be. Goodbye, companions. Goodbye, stars. I will remember. Ask what they will do now. Nada and Polo will continue travels. Continue acting as we always have. Alright, so we gotta progress towards the Galactic Center. Alright then, let go. Damn, we're out of fuel on our hyperdrive. Okay. The Atlas is dying. It wants me to reset it, to plunge myself through its interface at the center of the galaxy. But to do so may reset this world, my life, all that I know. I do not know if I can do it. Seek the final interface. Data injection sequence received, source unknown. Alright, what does that mean? The Atlas has created infinite stars, infinite worlds, infinite life. But perhaps even among these endless wonders, each moment can still have meaning. What? Okay, we need to go get ferrite dust so we can jump galaxies. Let's go. Alright, I'm gonna have a sip of Mountain Dew while we're flying. Alright, let go. Alright, we just gotta mine rocks essentially to get ferrite dust, and then we should be good to build antimatter housing and antimatter so we can build warp cells and go to the next galaxy. Let go. Okay, now we just gotta go refine our copper and turn it into chromatic metal. Let go.
recharge.
Alright, let go. Let's get back onto the flight path here. Let go. Now we just gotta keep warping systems. Let's go. Okay, we need to refuel the hyperdrive again. Let go. Ooh, it's Apollo. Well, I got your message. It's been a lot to take in. A simulation? Everything's not real? It feels like it doesn't matter, I suppose. Not if we're gonna die anyways, and I've been thinking about that. If the problems of this universe are due to the Atlas crying for help, then it's been crying for a long time. Those 16 minutes, I bet we have years before we die. So what do you plan to do? I've been thinking a lot about it. How we couldn't meet even though we seem to be standing in the same place. I don't think we were really in the same location at all. I think those portals, they don't transport us, they transform us. They cut through dimensions. That's what I think anyways. It's the only way to explain it. And if the walls between worlds are really falling, maybe we'll be able to have a drink together before the apocalypse after all. Say goodbye. I say goodbye to telling Apollo that I am on a journey to the center. They tell me that they will race me there. We speak of memories we have shared, though we did not know each other for very long. We did not meet. They say that we are proud to have worked with me. Hey! Well, I'm proud to work with you, Apollo. Big rip to the universe dying, but whatever. Let go. Goodbye, friend. Oh yeah, we gotta refuel our drive. I forgot. Okay. Okay, we should have plenty of ferrite dust. And now we just need to go make more chromatic metal out of the copper we have. And that should allow us to create antimatter, which should allow us to create 4 more warp cells. So that we can refill our hyperdrive. Let go. Alright, we should be good. Really, what components are we missing? Oh, we don't have enough condensed carbon. Okay, well, we gotta go get carbon real quick then. Problem is, I don't think this planet's gonna have any carbon, so we'll have to try a different planet. Let go. What does this do? One. Nah, I'm good. There's a merchant trying to sell shit to us. Alright then. Okay, let's get back to our ship and refine this carbon in the condensed carbon. Let's go.
Weather update. Storm clearing. Technology recharge.
Alright, let's continue on our journey to the center of the universe. Let go. An incoming message. Oh, it's Noel. You are not alone. You cannot go to the center. You can't do this to us. You can't leave us. Insist that I'm going to the center of the universe. No! No, you can't do this to us. You can't. The center of each galaxy, it's the Atlas. It's all else just interfaces. All else a shadow of its might. He's speaking in tongues, dude. You don't deserve it. You'll wipe us all out. Ask why. The Atlas, the innermost part of itself, it has showed its dreams, its fears. I did what I had to do. I told you that. I couldn't die without seeing everything there was to see. I did what I had to do, but the Atlas, it won't let me back in. It won't speak to me. Ask what Noel did. I've committed such atrocities, Traveler. I had to. It was me or them. It's always been me or them. Please, if you go to the center, if you do what I did, it will reset everything. It will replace me, wipe me. All those souls, they have died for nothing. It was the only way to live on. You'll have to understand me. Life for more life. They sustained me. It can't have all been for nothing. I was going to see it all. Say goodbye. I say goodbye as Noel screams at me to reconsider. I end the communication. There is nothing left but the path towards the center of the universe. Alright then. Well, that was interesting. But let's continue. Alright, chat. Well, this is a good place to stop here. In the next episode, we'll continue on our way to the center of the universe, but it is getting rather late for me as it is literally 4:30 in the morning. So let's quit out to the desktop, everybody. That was a lot of fun tonight. We actually got extremely far in the story, so I'm super excited to continue it next time. If you guys enjoyed this wonderful stream, well then don't forget to hit the thumbs up. If you did not enjoy, hit the thumbs down, and if you want to see more of us, hit the sub button and bell notification so that you cocksuckers get notified every time we upload. And let's hit 1,000 subscribers or 5,000 followers if you're watching on Twitch or Reality by January of 2027. But on that note, I have been your host, Sick. Thank you for sticking around, each and every one of you. Have a lovely fucking night, cocksuckers. I will see you tomorrow. We're going to be resetting the week with some goddamn...
Cry69420 said good.
We're going to be restarting the week with some goddamn truck sim. And don't forget that we do...
Cry69420 said PCE.
Hell yeah, thank you, Cry, thank you. And don't forget that we do...
Cry69420 said good ass stram.
And don't forget that we do a new gameplay stream every single day over here.
Cry69420 said stream asterisk.
Every single day over here on the Sick Homes channel. Peace!